Hi everyone, my name is Jenna Robinson and I am an energetic healing practitioner and teacher. And today I wanted to really explore and talk about the idea and the energy and the topic of imposter syndrome. And I come at this from a perspective of energy, an energy healing practitioner and teacher. So this is a way, this is a view. Um, but this idea and this feeling comes up a lot, and I'm included in this. I don't think there's anyone who really escapes this, and so if you're feeling it right now, like just know that you're not alone, and it's an energy, and energy can be shifted. So there is an answer, even if you don't know what it is. So imposter syndrome. So, when I was kind of feeling into this idea of imposter syndrome, like, why is it that we feel it? Like, what do we do about it? Like, when we are feeling it, what's its purpose? And so, how it kind of came to be is that this imposter syndrome is really driven by fear. And maybe that seems really obvious. But this fear, and since fear is an energy, these emotions are energy, we can actually shift them. And so I have a few steps that will hopefully help you to move through this imposter syndrome. And I'm also going to bring through a sound transmission at the end of this to really bring focus and energy to what it is that you want and to take action towards that rather than sitting in this energy of fear. And trust me, I've felt there. I've been in the clutches of it and wondering like how can I possibly move past this? But actually this imposter syndrome may not be such a bad thing that you're feeling after all, because it's pushing you to move past it, and most likely on the other side of it is amazing things and gifts that you are here to share with the world. And why is that? Why is it that this imposter syndrome is an energy? Because only you can be you. Only you have had your experiences. You can't be an imposter when you're radiating your true self. And so I'll give you a few tips that I think can be useful in moving past this. So how do we move past this? So first of all, noticing. Like if you're noticing consciously and you're watching this video, then there's already something that's kind of shifting. So if you're noticing, you can stop and be like, okay, where's this coming from? What's actually behind this feeling of imposter syndrome? And then the next step you can do is to decide consciously how you want to feel instead. So if it's not imposter syndrome and if it's not fear, like, and if you're being your true self, like, what would that feel like? Are you working on a project that, the completion of would be that expression of you radiating your true self? Like, how would you feel if that were completed, if you were shining and being your true self? So, step two, decide what it is that you want to feel instead. And then the third step is really either asking for help and taking action towards what it is that is your true self, or, sitting with yourself, maybe meditating on what is it that you need to actually take that action. Because if you sit in this energy and it gets stagnant, it can be harder to kind of pull out of that. And so noticing, deciding, asking for help, and taking action are really going to help you move forward, at least move somewhere out of that energy, even if you haven't quite figured it all out yet. So those are my three best tips for what to do when you start feeling this imposter syndrome. And so just think of it as a symptom. This fear is coming up in a way so that you can overcome it. You can go through it, not around it. You can go through it to the other side and really, really be who it is that you are and share what only you are able to share. Because that's not being an imposter, that's being you. So I want to bring through a song transmission to really speak to this energy of fear, speak to this energy of not being able to be yourself, or thinking and feeling that you're being something that you truly aren't. And so let's do this. Let's bring through some energy to kind of shift that and release those blocks. Here we go. I'm a time and a cool, I'm in a time and a chime and a tomb and a I am an hey, I'm a two, I'm an a ta, hey, I'm a two, hey, I'm a ta, hey, I'm a ta, hey, I'm a ta, hey, I'm a in a ta, and a ta, hey, I'm a high, I'm a way, hi, I'm a two, I'm a hey, ooh, I'm a tea, I'm a tea, hey, I'm a two, I'm a tea, I'm a tea, me, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, me, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, me. I feel super excited now, and I hope you are too, to really release this energy of what isn't you, this imposter syndrome, you feeling this fear around something that's keeping you from being your true self. And so, if you've liked this video, if it's resonated with you, feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share it with somebody you know, or maybe they've told you they're feeling this imposter syndrome, and it's an energy that can shift. So, all my love, best wishes to you wherever you are, whether it's your evening, day, wherever you are in the world. Lots of love. See you soon. Bye for now.